Zoos have always been a hot topic among animal lovers and welfare groups. Some would like the animals to roam free in the wild, while others see these animal enclosures as a great way to teach kids about wildlife. But while us humans debate on this, some zoo animals want to assert their will to be free, just like these 10 wild animals that escaped from the zoo. What's up, Factnetics? This is Discovery Amuse, serving up your daily dose of the most outrageous, outlandish, and out-of-this-world fun facts. Keep watching till our number one, because it literally ended up in a wild goose chase. Minus the goose. On with the countdown. Number 10, Stoffel the honey badger. Michael Schofield sure could learn a thing or two from this tiny zoo breaker. Ever since Stoffel the honey badger was rescued and brought to the Moholoholo Wildlife Center in South Africa, he's been trying to escape from every enclosure he's been placed in. At one point, in his attempt at being a honey badger version of Houdini, he ended up in a lion's den that caused him to be hospitalized for 2 months. And just when everyone thought he'd already learned his lesson, he tried to sneak out yet again when he was placed in a brick house built for him after his near-fatal feline encounter. In a different enclosure, a lady badger was put together with Stoffel to keep him company in the hopes of keeping him busy. But just hours later, the two were seen roaming the park, wreaking havoc all over the place. Perhaps the little rascal thinks he can get away with anything with that awfully adorable face. Stay tuned, because our number one entry will have you singing Llama Mia. Here we go again.
My, how can I resist ya?
Number 9, Ken the Orangutan. Our next frustrated runaway attempted to escape not once, not twice, but thrice from his compound in the San Diego Zoo in 1985. The 250-pound Bornean orangutan named Ken Allen made his first attempt in June 1985 when he climbed up the wall of his exhibit at the San Diego Zoo. He even walked down a public path together with tourists as if he was but a zoo visitor himself. Just a month later, after the zookeepers doubled down on securing his pen, the Harry Potter magically climbed the wall yet again and even made it in front of another ape enclosure where he tossed rocks at a fellow orangutan named Otis. In August of that year, Ken escaped for the third time when he found a crowbar in his pen left by one of the workers. He tossed it over to another orangutan, who then used it to pry open a window for Ken. After this third stint, the zookeeper spent a whopping 40 grand just to keep him locked in. Number 8, Cobra on the loose. Imagine being in a concrete jungle and worrying that a snake might sneak up on you at any moment. In March 2011, an Egyptian cobra caused major hysteria when it disappeared from its enclosure at the Bronx Zoo. The vanishing act gave New Yorkers both chills and thrills, because it's not every day that you get a snake scare in the Big Apple. While the search for the venomous fugitive unfolded, someone created a Twitter account for the reptile to chronicle its imaginary adventures in the big city. The account, @BronxZooCobra, earned nearly 200,000 followers. Good thing, the wandering cobra was found 6 days after it escaped. It was spotted in the zoo's reptile house, coiled in a corner. Just imagine all the sewer rats it could have feasted on had it actually ended up in the streets of NYC. Number 7, Penguin 337. In March 2012, a flightless fugitive almost tap danced its way to freedom, but its happy feet weren't able to save it from getting caught. A 1-year-old Humboldt penguin known as 337 scaled the walls of its aquarium and slipped through the fence of the Sea Life Park in Tokyo, Japan. The escape baffled the authorities because penguins can't fly, but 337 proved that he likes to move it.
I like to move it.
The penguin spent almost 11 weeks in the outside world and was often spotted swimming in the rivers of Tokyo Bay. After 82 days, the penguin was finally recaptured. It was examined right away and was found to be in tip-top shape. Number 6, real-life Jumanji. In June 2015, Tbilisi, the capital city of Georgia in Africa, experienced one of the worst floods it had in years, which destroyed several animal enclosures at the Tbilisi Zoo. It was absolute pandemonium straight out of a Jumanji movie, when wild animals such as tigers, lions, bears, crocs, and a hippo started roaming the streets, prompting local authorities to warn residents to stay indoors. One of the escaped hippos was cornered in a city square and tranquilized, while other beasts on the loose had to be shot dead to prevent causing immediate danger. Number 5. Yang the Chimp. In July 2019, visitors of Hefei Wildlife Zoo in China had the scare of their lives when a 12-year-old chimpanzee broke loose from his cage. Yang the Chimp might have been so bored in his enclosure that he decided to pull off some monkey business. Yang pulled a wayward bamboo branch, pushed himself up over the wall, and rode off into the sunset. The zoo staff had to tell visitors to immediately evacuate the park and even enlisted the help of a SWAT team to chase down the runaway chimp. While Yang was resting on the roof of another animal enclosure, the police loaded a tranquilizer dart and fired at Yang's shoulder. A champion at prison breaks, he certainly is not. Number 4. Chuva the Macaw. Just when we thought that macaws flying to freedom was only the stuff of animated movies, here comes Chuva, a macaw who almost got away undetected. In 2009 at the Vancouver Zoo's Parrot Gardens, Chuva managed to break free from her enclosure and go over the wall without being seen. Zookeepers went searching for her for 3 days, thinking that she couldn't have gone that far with her clipped wings. But the joke was on them. 20 miles away from the zoo, a family found the macaw hiding in their RV's engine cabinet. It turned out that Chuva reached the zoo's parking lot and secretly hitched a ride. Clever as she may seem, her adventures had to end when she was returned by the family to the zoo. Number 3. Rhinos of Tel Aviv. Our next band of bestial outlaws proved to be too smart for their human guard. Meet Rihanna, Karen Peles, and Carnivala, the sisterhood of the traveling rhinos.
Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you.
In January 2015, while the security guard of the Ramat Gan Safari Park in Tel Aviv, Israel, was dozing off, Rihanna and her BFFs managed to escape from the front entrance of the park. Another staff member of the park saw the great escape and gave chase, but it was too late to stop the girls who just want to have fun. Eventually, the top management of the park got a call from the cops who were able to locate the rhinos. They were returned to the enclosure and the sleepyhead security guard was sacked.
You're fired!
Number 2. Inky the Octopus. A New Zealand octopus, unimaginatively named Inky, slipped out of his enclosure in 2016, but unlike our other escape artists on the list, he was never found again. Inky's escape was a marvelous display of an octopus's smarts. When he realized that his tank was open, Inky waited for nighttime when everyone else had left before slithering outside to find his own way into the ocean. How did he do it? Well, apparently he found a 164-foot-long drain pipe and slid down there until it led him to Hawke's Bay. What an incredible stunt indeed! Before we go to our number 1 pick, do us a solid and make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to choose all so you won't miss out on any of our llamas life-changing, boredom-busting content, and of course be sure to turn on notifications in your app's settings. Number 1. Llamas on the Lam. What began as an innocent visit to an assisted living facility in a Phoenix suburb turned into one of the craziest animal chases of the 21st century. In February 2015, 2 llamas, one black and one white, escaped from a retirement community and made their way onto the highway, where they dodged cars, avoided lassos, and basically made a fool of police officers. The hashtag Llamas quickly became a trending topic on Twitter as the world waited in bated breath whether the wayward llamas would be successfully captured. The chase took almost an hour before the llamas were finally lassoed and caught by 3 onlookers. A lot of sports teams and media outlets weighed in on the incident, from NFL reporter Jeff Darlington to the Arizona Cardinals. But ABC News anchor Tom Llamas wanted to be excluded from the narrative of his runaway namesakes. So, which of these prison-breaking beasts deserve their own TV series? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Take home any of our exclusive gear by browsing our merch shelf or clicking the link in the video description. And while you're at it, take our quiz to find out how you can earn extra cash online doing what you do best. Awesome, right? Get a load of more fearless fauna by checking out our list of the 10 deadliest animals in the world. Till then, stay ferocious, fact addicts, and see you in the next video.